What's up, y'all? It's Recon FPV. It's been a while since I've done a vlog style video. I've just been going out and flying. Haven't really felt like doing a video like this, but I made some major changes to my flying setup recently, so figured I would make a little video about it. So for the longest time I've been on walksnail and went out with the crew, was flying, and saw how much better penetration they were getting at the office parks we fly on DJI. So I finally decided it was time to try it. So ended up grabbing the DJI Goggles 3. Both of my 5-inch builds have the 04 Air Unit Pros in them, and then I also upgraded one of my little baby turtle HDs to have the 04 or 04 Lite, whatever you want to call it. So most of this video is going to be around the 04 Lite, because I kind of wanted to do a comparison between my walksnail. So I got both of them here. The walksnail one looks a little beat up from the testing, and I don't actually think I'm going to repair it. I'm just going to stick with the one DJI. But we'll just look at, my first flights after putting together the new build with the DJI, and then I just did like a quick comparison kind of around my neighborhood, just of the distance and then the video quality. So yeah, let's hop into the first flights on the new build. Alright, y'all, so I got the little baby turtle HD 2-inch with the 04 on it now. So this is going to be the first pack with it. When I plugged in the flight controller, it looked like it already had some different stuff in the PID tuning tab from default. So we'll see if it even works. Alright, first flight was a success. Everything seemed to work good. Actually, the tune feels really good. I'm not getting any like prop wash or anything like that. I've been flying my Whoop on hdzero a lot, and I can definitely feel the latency difference. But it's definitely fine. I probably need to drop my throttle down to only 80% on this thing, so it's a little bit too powerful for the yard. But it's good so far. Alright, so before we hop into the second flight, I used the onboard footage from the 04 Air Unit in the video here, and you'll notice a bunch of like jitteriness, and it turns out all I had to do to get rid of that was turn off Rocksteady in the recording. I don't really do much stabilization of like onboard footage, especially for my whoops and micros, so I don't really need it. But I may dabble around with throwing it in gyro flow. All my 5 inches, most of the time I'm using GoPros anyway, so wasn't too big of a deal. But yeah, let's just hop into the second pack. Alright, we got our second pack in. A little bit of the screw just kind of went through the hole in the print that I got for my antenna. I kind of want to just get a little whip because I don't really need the Immortal T on here. But everything feels great. The video is insane. Just like being able to have that clarity in the goggles, but then also should have 4K recorded footage. I'm super pumped for this. Yeah, definitely think DJI is like leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else right now. It took me a while to get on board, but I'm there now. Like I mentioned, just turning off Rocksteady for the recording, got rid of all the jitters. So in the future when I'm using onboard footage, you won't see any of that nonsense. Next thing I wanted to do is try to do like a side-by-side comparison of the in-goggle video quality, as well as just see if I could show the like range and penetration difference I get even on just these micros. So we'll hop into that now. Alright, starting out with some split screen here. Left side is DJI, right side is walksnail. Pretty clear image quality difference as we can see. So both flights were taken from the video goggle recording. Walksnail I had set at highest bit rate and the highest transmission power, which I think was 350 milliwatts. As I start to fly down the road above the trees, you'll start to notice the bitrate drop. We're already down below 25 and it hangs out there and then drop below 9. Pretty common when I'm flying this micro, my other walksnail micros, for it to dip down as soon as I start to get down at the end of the street. Sometimes even sooner depending on where I'm standing. Now we get to DJI, right? Again, that image quality is just like vastly different. As you can see, the bit rates, right, we're just hanging out around 60. It'll dip here and there, but yeah, for the most part, we're constant. I've never been able to take any of my micro builds out down to the end of the street and out. I could have continued to go farther, but I think that kind of showed the point that I was trying to make here. For the DJI, I just left everything on auto, right? So I didn't touch any of the transmission settings, so it's just doing its thing here. At this point, I had also figured out the Rocksteady issue, but I'm not going to put any of the onboard footage for this. I never really had those jitter issues with the goggles. So yeah, I'll just let this flight finish out, and then we'll close out the video. Alright, y'all. That's just kind of a quick little perspective on some of the differences that I've seen with DJI. I might go into some detail later on the major reason I switched, which was really because we fly at a lot of office parks. And the penetration that you get with DJI opens up the possibility to explore and like freestyle around a huge amount of area that I have not been able to hit with my walksnail builds. So it's super useful in the situations that I'm trying to fly for the most part. Right, this is by no means like a scientific test. I have different antennas and all kinds of other variables that are at play. It's just, you know, a quick little comparison of what I see. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been putting out quite a bit of freestyle. I've been doing a lot of like shorts and reels on Instagram as well. So go check those out. If you enjoy the videos, like and subscribe, and then also check out my Instagram. It's ReconFPV03 over there. Thanks. Yeah, we'll see you next time.